Hey y'all, I needed to do a last minute asynchronous class. I had an appointment that I could not avoid, so I'm not going to make it back in time, but that's all right. There's nothing new going on today, so you're just continuing work on your personal project. I'd like to come over to the evidence journal and slide 43, that's where you should be through with by today. So I don't ask you to be done with your research. You still got all next week to work on that too. But I do need you to at least tell me what your research for your project is going to include. So I need you to have up to slide 43 completely finished, everything else done. If you've missed anything, make sure you add it now. You should all have your academic honesty slides in there too, and you should have last week's journal prompts filled out. And then if you go ahead in the slides a little bit, because you're working on the research, so you're going to want to use these OPCVL and research notes slides. But then you'll hit the bibliography, which is where you're documenting all of your research. So don't forget to fill that out. And then there's a reflection that you fill out at the end of the research. And then here's today's slide. It's down here because we got a little out of order, but this is next week's slide, and we'll start writing the rough draft for criterion A. So that's on the horizon for next week. So that's why you should totally stop at slide 52 and not go any further. But most of you probably don't have your research done, and that's okay. Just get up to slide 43 done by today. And I'm not actually grading until Monday, so if you're super behind, you do have the weekend. I'm not giving you homework, but if you need to give yourself some homework, it might be a good idea to catch up to slide 43 by Monday morning, because I start grading evidence journals at around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that's kind of when it needs to be finished. So I just wanted to put that out there for you. In our folder today, I'm sure you've already clicked inside of it, but it has all the instructions for today, which is watching this video, completing up to slides number 43, and don't forget about the reflection. And then you need to do one more thing, very important today. You have got to comment on this attendance discussion, because that's the only way I'm going to mark you present for today's class, since it is asynchronous and we're not meeting up on the Zoom call like normal. We will plan on hanging out on Monday together, fresh, bright, and early. I will be not super bright and early, I guess, but fresh and there together on our Monday. And we will talk about the written account, and I'll check in with people, make sure you're all caught up in your evidence journals. So today's attendance discussion is simply what is something fun you're planning on doing this weekend? So my example is that this weekend I am playing, I plan on playing Barbies and painting with my daughters. So leave a comment there. That's how I will grab attendance today. Otherwise, have a good weekend, everyone.